Do you live in Schengen Area and you're flying through US to your destination? Change your flight immediately. You're not allowed to enter US or even have a connecting flight. As of September 2021, the presidential proclamation is still in force and restricts travel to US. Schengen area covers all the countries in the European Union, including Norway and Switzerland. The UK is also on that list. I was lured by a cheap ticket and I booked a flight to Mexico City via Atlanta. I checked the Atlanta airport for travel information and it simply said that you need a proof of a negative test that is not older than 3 days. They probably mentioned the presidential proclamations there, but just didn't catch my eye, and I didn't even think that's possible. I'm supposed to fly next Wednesday, and when I started looking into the details and the restrictions, I found out that my ticket is useless. If you're not a diplomat, ambassador, or some top scientist, you have no business flying to US or through US. So if you haven't booked your flight yet, don't buy a ticket that has a connecting flight through US. But if you did, you can do like I did. My flight was with KLM, the Royal Dutch Airlines, and it was supposed to fly from Helsinki to Amsterdam, Amsterdam, Atlanta, Atlanta to Mexico City. KLM offers to change the ticket for free, so I started looking online for a direct flight from Europe to Mexico.
No change fee applies. You may only need to pay the fare difference.
What I found from the website, they all cost from 300 to 400 euros. So I wasn't really happy about the extra cost. Until I found one that was supposed to fly 2 days earlier, and the difference was only 5 euros. I was excited because now I get a shorter trip with one leg less. Let's book it. On the checkout counter, I got an error. So I tried again, and I get another error. It was time to call the KLM customer support. I told the guy my situation, and he probably hears it dozens of times a day. And I told him about the flight that is going to fly 2 days earlier, and he was like, yeah, it's available. It's 480 euros. Ah, well, on my screen that's 5 euros and I got an error. Well, that must be the reason why you got an error. That wasn't going anywhere, and he told me that I can cancel my flight to get a voucher that's valid for 1 year. I just said I'm gonna do more research and I hang up. I went back online and started looking for the second cheapest option. And that was around 200 euros more, and I was like, okay, if that's what it takes, I'm willing to pay 200 more. But on the checkout, I get an error again, and I realized I cannot find a cheap option this way. I knew for sure that I'm not going to pay another 480 euros on top of the 630 euros I already paid for my ticket. So I cancelled my flight to get the voucher, and I figured that maybe with the voucher I can find a cheaper option. KLM said on their website that the cancellation is going to be quick and you get the voucher in no time. Something along those lines. 1 minute later, I got an email from KLM stating that due to the high number of cancellations, they are very busy and they will do their best to process the cancellation in 7 days. And I was supposed to fly in 14 days, so I did not have 7 days to wait in uncertainty, so I had to look for another option. So I went to Momondo and checked for any available flights on that day from Helsinki to Mexico City and found one through Frankfurt with Lufthansa for 450 euros. Jackpot! In summary, paying 480 euros extra for one ticket or wait for the voucher to come. Now I got a cheaper flight that flies directly from Europe to Mexico, and I also get the voucher. There's one caveat though. This cheaper flight ticket is only for carry-on luggage. So in my next video, I'm going to talk about what I'm packing with me to spend the winter in Latin America.